Okay, so today I'm going to be opening up some iPhones. I'm going to be showing you how to open a variety of different iPhones. I'm not going to go into the iPhone 4 or the 3GS or the older generations. I'm going to start from the iPhone 5 to the iPhone 6. And that'll cover most of the newer iPhones and how to open them. The iPhone 4 is straightforward to open. The iPhone 3GS will be pretty much similar to the iPhone 5C to open. The iPhone 4 is the one that actually opens from the back. So I've taken out all the pentalobe screws. They're in this little pile right here. This iPhone 5S, I'm having trouble actually removing the pentalobe screw. When I put the screwdriver in, it just spins. Since this is a series on opening iPhones, I'm going to show you real quick how I'm going to get that screw out. I have this black tool here. What I did was slip this one in here, and that built up enough tension that the screw actually began to actually come out. Because it was just slipping. So there we go. There's a trick right there, one of the first tricks. So I'm going to start by opening the iPhone 5, and I'm going to show you various methods using different tools. You see, I got a razor blade, a knife, a flat screwdriver, a plastic razor blade, and like a metal dentistry type tool. So let's take this iPhone 5 and let's open it up. The pentalobe screws are removed. The first and most conventional method is using this suction cup tool. Not everyone has one of these though. So this is probably the easiest way to open an iPhone that doesn't have a cracked screen. I'll be showing you methods to work when the glass is cracked and the suction cups won't make proper suction because the air is escaping through the cracks. So you just throw it into this tool, you squeeze it down real good, you hold the top part up so that it doesn't like rip the cables up here, and you just kind of squeeze at it. Generally, you want to put this lower suction cup as further down as possible. And there it is. It's popped open. Then you go here, you pull this little ear. You pull the little ear on the back. And you can slide it up. There it is. It's opened up. I'm going to go ahead and close it back up. This one, you don't have to worry about a home button ribbon cable. The iPhone 5S, which you're going to see shortly, you have to deal with a home button that dangles on a ribbon cable right here that you can rip, and you actually have to disconnect that before you proceed further. So that's that one. I'm not going to go into taking the screws off. I'm just showing you how to do the initial opening process, not to remove the screen. That one was on. That was not good. Make sure all the iPhones are off before you mess with them. Right now, I'll just go for it the other way. On the left hand side of the phone, this is where you can actually slip tools in there to open them. This one, let's try the razor blade. This would be if the screen's cracked. You can slip the razor blade in there, kind of work it up from the corner. But this corner, you can solidly go in there. See how it's popped up? That won't be a problem now. You can just run your fingernail along the edges like this. It'll open up. The reason I suggest this side is because there's a little bit of space in there. There's a little indentation here. There's nothing that can be damaged there. It's just straight plastic. Just as long as you don't dig down with the razor blade, you're fine. That's how you get them open when the screen's cracked. Sometimes you can use a guitar pick to pry at it. Anyways, that's that. Enough with the iPhone 5. Let's go for the iPhone 5C. I'll demonstrate with just a straight up suction cup. gonna put the suction cup on there, stick it on good, hold this part down so that it doesn't get damaged. And there it is. So you open it with a suction cup. You can also try this plastic razor blade, and you could pry it in that very same corner. This one actually doesn't seem to be working out, but this thing will work right here. The flat part in there. And there it is. It's up. The knife seems to be too big to really go in there, but in an emergency you could probably force it open with the knife. Of course the razor blade will work. So you need to crack it open. So that's the 5C. It's easier to open than the 5S or the 5. So now let's do the 5S. This one, you can just go for the same corner right above the headphone jack. And there it is. So the only thing to watch for is this cable right here. You cannot open it in too much of a hurry. This one, you can just kind of pop it up. And there it is. That's the 5S. The 6. This one's probably the easiest one to open. You can probably just, if you want it, use a suction cup. Or you can almost sometimes just slip like a fingernail under here or something under here and it'll open. It's not wanting to open right now. You can really jab something in there because the screen's kind of on the surface. Let's use the suction cup tool. It's actually a 6S, but the 6 Plus, the regular 6, all those are opened by the same method. It's being squeezed up. I'm going to slide this thing in there to kind of catch the opening that I've made. There it is. From there, I'm working my way to the corner where the headphone jack is. And get this thing out of the way. And I can go in here with this one. Kind of just slipping this thing up along the edge. Looks like this one's kind of glued in there. Oh, there it is. It's opened up.